Good morning guys, my name is Pablo_KE. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you again for your support and believing in me. So today, as I always told you, the month of August and September, these are planting seasons. We're now planting. You can see there's the sunrise. Before the sunrise, guys. So you're planting. I help people to farm here. My sisters, one of them is the husband. And so you're planting. There's one. Some are digging the holes. Some are putting the seedlings. So you can see there's Sister Lillian and Sister DJ. And there's another young man there who is putting maize. So we do usually one starts by putting either beans, another one comes behind with maize. Then the one who puts, the last one who follows up is the one who covers the holes. So that's why it's done here. So I'll show you. We dig the holes. So now these are the seedlings. These are the seedlings. These are the seedlings now. Lillian is covering the holes so that the birds cannot, or the chickens cannot come and eat the seedlings. So that's how we're doing it here. And this is the brand of maize that we're planting here. We're planting here because it does well here. And also, see now, this farm looks so big. It's wide up to down there. So we need to complete this job before 12 noon. Before 12 noon. Because you know guys, food is life. Without food, you cannot eat. So that's what the sunrise is. It's some minutes to 8 a.m. That's Pato there, or Patrick. So we're using a rope. There's a rope you're using to straighten the lines, so that they look straight. Also, seedlings are carried here. This also the maize. The maize, you see, got the color. These are treated. There's the next farmer here who did planted a little bit early. So you see, you can see the maize are all in a straight line. So when you use the rope, that's how they appear. So at least you leave the spaces here. When weeding, you bring the soil. So this soil moves from here, and then you bring this on here. So that's when you're doing away with weeds. So we usually weed the lines. You see, this farm here has been weeded. This one has been weeded. You can see it's clean. But the rest part, when you see on the other side, he has not done so. So that's what we're doing here at the moment. And yeah, I'm helping out. So I'm helping out. You know, times buying food here, it's expensive. Because you know, most people in Africa live below $1. You see, now you can get it below $1. So you need, at least, if you have a place to farm or plant, you plant the food, then that is it. So Lila's come to get more beans here. She wants to take beans here. See, she looks sleepy. We came very early in the morning. we came very early in the morning. Imagine it's some, you can see the sunrise. I think that's the sunrise. So now these are the beans. I don't know what type of beans are these. How do you call them? Rosecoco?
Not Rosecoco.
Yes.
We call them bird's egg.
Bird's egg?
Yes.
Okay, oh, yeah, you hear? These are called, because you got different variety.
Varieties, yeah.
There's these ones here, the yellow ones.
The yellow ones and the
The bird eggs. So if you see, you've seen, they are those mostly the eggs. They call them birds because they are dotted. They are dotted. Let me show you. See, these are different. These are different than bird eggs. I think most birds have, the eggs have this color, so that's what they're calling them. I've had that today. And now here you can see these are different variety. They're yellow, but I think and the prices are different, because this one here per kg is $4. It's $4, yeah, per kg. This one, you know, beans are expensive here. They're expensive here. The maize, that's what you see different varieties. Even some goes for $5, $6. It depends with the type of the beans. So that's why, you know, back at home here, back in Africa, the village here, because some don't have, you know, we do have large-scale farmers and small-scale farmers. So if you don't have a big land or chunk of land, you only need to mix them. You mix them, because it also becomes easier when you're weeding. You know, large-scale farmers usually use tractors. There are those tractors that have those things, like while planting, they do mix the seedlings, either maize. But most large-scale farmers do. What I've seen, most of them work. They only plant maize. I've never seen the ones that plant beans. I don't know how they do it, but mostly I see them. There are containers behind the tractor that carry the maize while you're planting. So guys, what I'm told here that the yellow beans, sorry, I'll rectify this. The yellow beans are a bit expensive. They go for $6 per kg. And what Patrick's telling me, Patrick, you said that the yellow beans,
yes.
If you have ulcers, right?
The yellow beans helps those people who suffer from ulcers. In fact, they are gasless.
Yes.
That's why they help them not to suffer from ulcers.
Okay.
Yes.
So you heard that. So that's why you have a different variety here. If someone has ulcers, so what is recommended are the yellow beans, because they don't have gas. There's no gas. You know, not cooking gas. You know, times when you eat your meal, you hear your stomach has some issues. So that's what we call maybe there's a lot of gas in your stomach. So times you go visit the hospital, they give you medication. But rather than doing that, there are foods that you can take and they'll help you. They'll help you rather than going to take medication every time. So that's how it is. So you can see this is the rope that you're using. This is the rope. You can see this is the rope. It's in a straight line, guys. There's a bird in my windows that always comes during this time. I don't know why it likes coming here. I don't expect in here. What type of bird is that? It really loves here. It had gone for some days, but now it's back. I can see it, and it's always alone. It's always alone. It has no company. So it had gone for a long period of time, but now it's back here. When inside it can't see me. Inside it cannot see me. It's always here. That's a visitor, man. It's a visitor. The moment I'll try going on the other side, it will fly away. It always comes here. I don't know what type of bird is that. It always comes here. It's a nice bird. It's a nice bird. I think because of being lonely, I don't know. And you know, the window, the glasses of my window always reflect. So when it comes here, it usually sees another bird. Sometimes it will come jumping towards the window, like trying to get inside and get the other bird. But today I think they just sat there relaxing. I doubt it has, I don't know, it's always alone. I've never seen it, so I think that's the reason why it comes here. That's the reason why it comes here. Even a spider in our compound. What kind of a spider is this? Is it harmful? Can this cause harm? Guys, you've never seen such a spider. It's so huge. Just look at that. It has a big web here. Don't know. Eating something? It's a huge spider. See when its web. And see, I feel even getting closer. Think to me, it seems. So no, I've never seen such kind of a spider here. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully it will not cause harm here. It will not cause harm here. But it's scary. It's scary. Somehow it won't rain, somehow it's not going to rain, so it's a 50-50 thing. This is our mango tree. You see, it has started moving flowers. Behind me, that's our parents' house. You know, bananas, man. Bananas. Our bananas is the fields. So fields. We do stock them here. At times, Mom do use them when preparing meals. Some are here. So that's where we do put them now to dry. So maybe when there's no cooking gas, she opted for these. But she'd always say that she does prefer these because they do prepare meals quickly and faster. So maybe when cooking, you know, we've got different type of meals here. Like there's the one that we call githeri in our language. That's a mix of beans and maize. So you can't put them on the gas or cooking gas. So you use this with a huge pot. You go put it in at the fireplace. You know, got the three stones. You put it, then you light it. So they do a fantastic job. Yep. Just look at our cassavas, man. They are really growing. Look. I did a video when I was starting this YouTube channel. That was some months back. That's when Mom had planted these. While doing that video, that's when Mom had planted these. So now you see they have really germinated. So they are really doing well. They have improved. Look at the sugar canes here, guys. The sugar cane. You see now they've started growing. Then they grow. You know, this land here, let me show you. This land here, the whole of this part, from there up to the end. Now you see that the banana, there's a banana at the end. It used to be like, it is not to do well when it was not fertile. So we had to look for a way to make it productive. So Dad told us we should bring soil, heaps of soil, and put here. Listen, if you see where I'm standing, it's like there's a depth here. There's a depth. So here it's high, and there's a depth here. So we had to do that so that we could retain this soil, because water used to come from up there. It goes downstream. There's a river down there. So all the topsoil used to be swept away. So that's how we decided, we need to change tactics so that this land can be useful. Because we used not to put or plant anything here. So from then, you can see the bananas started doing well. This is the second time you're harvesting bananas here. You can even see how they've germinated. This one we planted it the other day. It's a small one. Sorry, it was not planted. Sorry, we planted it, but this one was we called this, and now these are, I don't know what do you call it. It was like a seedling, because you know here, the moment you harvest, you cut the one with the banana off, then you let the seedlings. So like here, I don't know who stepped on these. It's an avocado tree. I don't know who stepped on these. I don't know. So like this one here, this is seedling. So the moment we will harvest these, we will cut, then let the seedling grow. So when we did put the soil there, we blocked that place there. So the soil started now this land could retain soil, more soil. Then we planted napier grass to prevent the water coming from here. So now it's doing really well. You can see when these are the yes, these are the potatoes, sweet potatoes that I did show you. If you go check my videos, I showed you how it's planted. You cut the stems, then you plant them either in a round heap of soil or in a straight line. You also remember there's a way to preserve them after you've taken them from either I've got them here. If I don't want to plant them today, I'll take them, go put them somewhere here, take these banana leaves, cover them so that they can still be fresh. That's one way of preserving them, to prevent moisture from disappearing or making them dry up. So within a few months time, I'll come show you how we are harvesting them, how they are being harvested. So we've got fruit. So these are fruit. It was planted by my niece. Her name is Tracy. We always say that she has that there's that good hand of planting some. Anyone can plant a tree, but it depends there are some trees that you can plant and they fail. They fail completely, like germinating or grow, they dry up. So usually, most of the time, when she's around, we'll go get those artists, or the indigenous trees. Give them to her, then she plants. They're saying that she has that good hand. I don't know if it's a myth or what, but it works, by the way. It works. So this is our forest. Just look at it. Look at how green it is. It's green, guys. It's green because the rainy season. So we started clearing it. So doing some clearing so that we can plant some in the spaces here. So when bored, we shall come down here to get this nice breeze. I'm very happy that we're having this at our compound, at the backyard of our compound. And we've got some indigenous trees here. So like this one here. I don't know what the name of this tree, but it's usually used as medicine too here. This is medicine, this one. So this one's did grew by themselves. They grew by themselves. There's another one there. And also that one there. Yeah. Those are types of indigenous trees. So you can see, like here, we did cut this one down. Cut this one down. And let us remain that. So when building our mom's house, the timbers were all set. We're all set. We're all set. So this is the forest that we have in here. And I guess we'll still add more trees, more and more and more. More and more and more and more. So look at it. So where the bananas are, let me do this. That's the land of our neighbor. It's the land of our neighbor. It's the land of our neighbor. I don't know what bird is this. See? It's a bird west. I don't know if it's the birds that are built here. What type of birds are those? So this part, this land of ours comes up to here. This place keeps on breaking. It used to be complete. So if you stand there, you'll think that that's someone's land. No, but it's ours, that part. So because of the rains are taking away, the rains are taking away the soil. So we will try and see how we are going to manage that. How we're going to manage that, to work on that. Because now the place keeps on increasing, you see? Just look. Just look. It keeps on going and going and going. Yeah. So this is our small farm, but here we want to prepare it and plant vegetables. Plant vegetables here. I think vegetables to help to cut that cost of going to the market, buying. I love it when it's fresh. Fresh vegetables, fresh. You don't get it from the farm. You planted them by yourself. So there are no chemicals, there's nothing. So they're fresh. So you know you can't, there's maybe, you don't know where some marketers get theirs from. So I trust the ones that we have in here. Just look at these guys. Look at these. So amazing. Those are yams. This one belongs to a neighbor. So yams, you see. So when harvesting, and those are sugar canes. See, this place is very, very green. Look at the forest. That's our neighbor's forest. Just look. That place there, you know, when we were young, this place used to be a huge, huge forest. A huge forest. So inside here, there were hyenas, cheetahs. You couldn't pass here without meeting one. But now people cleared the forest. Most villagers sold the lands. You can see even the houses there, you can see. There's a house there. If you look closely, there's a house there. That place used to be swampy area. Used to be swampy area, but now people are build. And as time goes, I don't know why I usually see that now it has come close. It used to be far. There are a lot of monkeys here. Look at the environment, man. This place, we are so blessed. This village is so blessed. Just look now. So most villagers decided to let's return the forest. So when you get your small portion of land, you plant, then you create your own forest. You see, like the one behind me, there's some forest there. There's ours there. The farthest end there's a forest. So they do help us. Too. But some went further. Like here, this place used to be a water catchment area. This is our boundary. This marks our boundary. These trees here, we did planted them with our dad and mom. They mark a boundary here. The land comes from up there. And also, this one's here. Let me tell you about this. This tree here. It's this tree. It acts like soap. This one here. It acts like soap. You put it in water. If you have because even some people used to use these to wash their clothes with. So you take the leaves, you look where a rock is, you take another rock and crush them. Or you put the cloth inside, you wrap the cloth, then crush them, then put it in water. When you put it in water, you can wash your cloth, because it do act like soap. It has that, what do you call it? There's you see the powder soap when washing clothes. There's this white substances that come on top of the water. Bubbles, like bubbles, you see, the white ones. So it does behave like that. So when we were young, when we go either fishing, or when we go swimming, when the rains were raining, there used to be a lot of water. And now, kids could go and swim. So, in order for you to go back home, because African mothers are tough. The moment they see you, you're dirty, you're like, instead of asking what happened, you start being punished or by being beaten up. So you'll come, wash yourself with these, you look clean. So when you ask by your mom, or when mom asked me, I said no, I was taking a bath at the river, but now I've not smeared oil, I've not applied oil on my skin. She'll be like, okay, go get oil. Go get oil. So we used this tree here. It's surviving, but now they have started going because things are changing. Things have really changed. Even the topography have changed. The most indigenous trees are disappearing. As you can see, the most trees that are planted here are eucalyptus. So things have really changed. Things have really changed. Because some years back, you could have not seen any eucalyptus planted either at the riverside. These are the type of trees that you will get. This one's here. This one. You see? These ones were not planted, they grew by themselves. So now things have changed, and things are changing. As time goes, things are changing. That's a mango tree. This mango has been here for the longest period of time, and I wonder why it has never. So I wonder, this mango tree has never grown big, but it has stayed here for a while. I've seen it for a while now. Before even these trees were planted here. So I don't know why. The owner of this land decided to plant this forest here. These trees, most of them do dry up the rivers. We used to have a river up there. If you see, even there's water here. There's water here flowing. Sorry. You see, let me show you. There's water here flowing. So we used to have a river there where that tree is. There's a certain tree. Take it there. Munenda wenyewe. Wena na nani sisako? Okay. Those kids, they are telling me that they're going to get firewood, and they're very, very young. I think they are the age of Steph. Yeah. So her and her sister are going to fetch firewood. Look at the yams, guys. The yams. Yams. And you know, a sack of yams goes for around it's more than, it's almost 70 in fact the yams, I think they go for like more than 70. I think $82, because a sack here, if I'm not wrong, a sack here goes for 12,000 Kenya shillings. So that's like 80 to 82 US dollars, USD. Yeah. So like this farmer, if he'll start harvesting here, he'll make good money. Good money. Trust you me, good money. Good money. Good money. So this is part here. So this place here, see, it's an indigenous tree. This place here, we used to fetch water down here. So where this tree is, we used to fetch water here. And this place used to be bushy. So I don't know what happened, guys. So this, if you see properly, there's still water. There's still water here. Whether rain or no rain, you'll still get water here. So it used to be here. See, this tree has different types of trees grown. And there's this one here. There's these ones. You can see there's this ones here. And now this one's here that has this those fruits. You see? It has different trees that have grown from it. But the original one, I think the original one is this. And if you see the leaves upward, it has a different trees. I don't know what science is that. That one grew by itself. That's why I usually say God is a wonderful God. If he does such a thing, then you wonder how things happen. So that place used to fetch water when there. So this farmer has some sunflowers here. They are still small. He has planted some sunflowers. And those ones there, those are vegetables. The vegetables, let me show you. This one's here. These are vegetables. So, but now they've dried up, the seedlings. Maybe someone knows them. Here, there's a Swahili name that we call them. Oh no, these are sunflowers. This farmer's planted them on his farm. So the river now, since the original owner of this land sold it to someone else, so I guess this person decided to let me make water. You see now he decided to come and make water. There's a small small, is it a pond? We'll call a small pond of water here to water, maybe during dry seasons, water the vegetables. But now that part there is to be the original source of water here. We used to come for drinking water here. We used to collect it from that place. And you know, water from the river, it's always sweet. It's always sweet. Yeah, water tastes sweet. It always quenches your thirst fast. Because you know what even my grandfather before he passed away used to tell us that the river water is cool and healthy, and it has no effect because it's flowing. The water flows. So we used to fetch water there, but now when the owner sold it to another fella, decided to go with the river and planted the trees there, so it made the river dry up. Look at this fence. Wow, it's well made. Look at the fence. This is one of our neighbor at the village. Just look, it's like a bed. It's like a bed. Look at this. It's neatly made. It's our village vibe, and it's neatly made. Just look. Look at this. Don't know what. They're seems to be like flowers, yeah, but they're well trimmed, very well trimmed. And you know, here it's been long since I came here. There used to be a fish pond there. Where we would come get fish, collect fish and buy from now the original owner of the land here. But now when it was sold, everything changed. Everything changed. The person who came here had his own ideas, his own dreams. But if I were him, I wouldn't have changed everything completely. Like the river, I would leave the river to be there. So a neighbor here, another neighbor here too. And here is a church. You know, one funny thing about Africa is that every step you go, you get a church. Every step you go, you get a church. Yeah. So like our area here, we have a church. There's a church here. When we pass here, there are dogs here. It's dogs. I'll have to pause my camera. The dogs here. So this is how we used to fence. I think this neighbor still fences that way. Our traditional way. You fence like that. And either you can use this now. You can use this. In back to a compound. Now you can see. Maggie, you know do?
I'm playing.
You're playing.
Yes.
This is Maggie Sky, yeah?
Yes.
Sky, there's someone here who has a name, Maggie Sky. And that's Nolan. Nolan. Nolan is Shy. And Princess. Here, this is, what's your name? This is Boke. You know, this is her side hustle. This is she's my niece, Tracy. The one I told her she has that magic hand to plant trees. Where did you get that from? Where you plant this? No,
I guess it's my talent.
Tracy planted this one, this tree. Yeah, you know, mostly when we planted some, I did try competing planting the mine dried up.
But the other day you were just conquering yourself that you have that.
No,
hand.
the indigenous one, I can't do it.
But this
You-
the other
Did you see me planting at BT's land? No, I did not. I did plant the other.
Oh, by the way.
I did not. You and Mogendi did it. So I hope Mogendi's and you are the one who Mogendi
I
did
have
it.
to go and check.
So that's why I
whether-
told you I wish my niece was around, because she had not came back from school. So I wish she was around. She would have gone
to plant.
and help us plant.
Okay.
There were big trees there. So her name is Tracy. Tracy. Oh, that's not your name.
That's my name, Tracy. Tracy Ann.
She's Tracy Ann. Yeah, she's a sister to Salma and Janito. The other sister is at school now. So this is the side hustle of Boke when she's not recording. This is what she does. She's good at this. So apart from plating, what do you do else? What else can you do?
Farming.
Farming? You're not a farmer. Come on.
I'm a great farmer, actually.
You farm? So you're everywhere?
Yeah, I'm everywhere, actually.
Wengine tutafanya nini?
Go check my project, how it's going. It's doing great.
So she does that. You said it's what?
Planting.
Planting, not plating. Planting, planting.
Yeah.
Tracy need to travel. I'll see you guys later. Tracy need to travel to go back to school. And here also I have big guy. Let's sit down now.
Hey, hello guys, welcome to Pablo_KE YouTube channel. My name is Sergio the Traveler. As always, being positive and putting God first in everything which you're doing. Yeah, it's a chilly evening. We're sitting here. The showers are almost to come down, but now we thank God for the showers.
Sure.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at, I want to go to
the barber.
The barber. I'm looking, man, like I want to go shave my hair, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy the MBs and I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
Want to upload the video? Haven't seen a video today. Are you uploading today?
Yeah, I'm uploading today, but the MBs, they're cornering.
They're cornering. And me here have this beautiful angel.
Hi. Welcome to my dad's YouTube channel, Pablo_KE. And my name is Stephanie Paul.
Stephanie Paul, you're from school?
Yes.
Have you done your homework?
No.
Why?
I wanted to do it right now.
Okay. Alright, man.
Bye, I'm coming.
Bye. So, guys, thank you again. Go check out on Sergio the Traveler.
Yeah, the journey to 5K.
When are we traveling?
I'm waiting first my salary to Rindima so that we can plan how to move.
This machine is moving.
It
needs a fuel.
It needs to hit the road again now. And it's going very far. That is a secret agenda. Yeah,
so
but
far.
this month, it have to go.
So guys, and also to our American friends and fans, happy
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah.
Happy Labor Day to you guys. Enjoy. See you in the next one. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Bye, guys.
Bye.